that was a crazy night. Two dudes came down and joined me down at the bench, so as soon as I saw them, I booked it. It was dark. And Andy McDonald, the Maltese Falcon, out on an exciting one. We're doing the 2022 March Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge, which is bridges. So we've scoped out a spot that's not too far from our base, which is great. There's bridges all over the place in the lower mainland here, so this is a great one. Anyway, we have not actually established a site for camp, so we're going to just get to this location and see what we can see. We're running out of light. It was a busy day at work today, so we're getting off to a late start, but I think we should be okay, and so we'll see you guys when we get to the site. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so we're on our approach here. It's so busy we can't even find a parking spot. That's how densely populated this urban stealth camp is. And you can see all these houses around here. I don't even know if we're going to be able to pull this off. This could be a little even beyond the Maltese Falcon's urban stealth camping ability. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on our location in which we're going to try and find a urban stealth camping site, and this is urban stealth camping at its truest in my mind, right in the middle of a big city. All of these houses everywhere. It looks like I can't even see that we're going to find a parking spot. Can we find a parking spot? Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we're going to get out of the vehicle and start tracking into the bush. See what we can see. March 2022 Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge Bridge. Here we go. In the middle of the big city. Doing some urban stealth camping. We're about 10 minutes from our home, and we're out on the bridge. And there's the traffic going to the States. And there's the traffic coming from the States. Okay, there's our bridge, guys. It's a footbridge right over the Highway 99. Coming up from the United States into Canada. South Surrey, British Columbia. Some mountains above the clouds in the distance. Nature has its way of keeping stealth campers out, and it starts with these brambleberries or whatever they are, blackberry. Squib calls them stickers. They're just not fun. It's just like a bed of thorns in there. Horrible for stealth camping. Oh, they're blackberries. There's the berries. Right there. We're just scoping out the location, but I think we're going to be golden. This is going to be perfect. I love this. Something about the sound of the traffic. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up in the city, in the middle of a big city, but it's soothing. I like this. Admittingly, it's getting close to 5 o'clock, so the traffic's not normally like this, but it's just bumper to bumper, and we're at the end of it. We're about 40 kilometers outside the city of Vancouver, 40-50 clicks, and about 3 clicks from the US border. So we're at the bottom of a path. Once we went over the bridge, it took us down to this very rural looking environment, which is going to be perfect for our stealth. I mean, this is going to be no problem. I have to get in there and check the moisture level on the ground, etc., because we are along a river and sometimes it's very boggy. But this is looking pretty perfect for a bridge stealth. Let's just take another look up the path there. The bridge is right over that ridge. We'll get some good shots of it. It's very, very boggy down here sometimes. That's why they want you to stay on the path. Might even be quicksand, I don't know. A bog, a marsh beside the Nickelmeco River. With the sound of the highway in the background. Okay, this is so neat down here along the Nickelmeco. I did not know this existed. Right in the middle of Surrey. This is going to be such a good stealth camp. I'm so looking forward to getting set up. We'll find a spot in this nature sanctuary. South Surrey, British Columbia, right along the Nickelmeco River. About 2 clicks in from the ocean. This is the perfect little area here. Thank you, Josh, for doing the bridge. The bridge is just over my shoulder. We're going to get some shots of that, but I'll be back here again for sure. Okay, overlooking this riverbank is a ridge, and along that ridge are townhomes. Beautiful river valley with a high point that we're standing on so we can set up our camp and not get wet. We found our spot, guys. This is just a bonus. This is so great. Right in the middle of nowhere is this park bench. Can you believe it? I guess it's part of this park that we're in, but it's in a very isolated area with a nice soft patch of ground in front of it. So this will be it. Right along the river. Should be nice. So beautiful in here in the evening. Peaceful and quiet. We've seen a couple of dog walkers. One fellow with his 4 kids. They look like they were having a good time. It's just a lovely evening. It's around 7 p.m. Sun sets at 7:30. So we found our spot, and I think we're going to be okay. So we'll get set up and just start to chill a little bit. So glad we found this spot. This was like true just going out, and had no idea what was out here. Turned out to be the perfect stealth camping area. Okay, so we're walking along this path here, and I guess that's the end of it. We are washed out here. There's been a lot of rain over the past 24 hours, and this path is actually washed out. So we know that if we went anywhere beyond the path up on that bank of the river, nobody's going to be over there, but I think we liked our first spot. Okay guys, change in plans. We had company down there on so I got to figure something else out. I think we should be okay down in here along this ridge right above the highway. Let's go see what we can find in here. This is going to be super stealth because I'm going to get my flashlight out and just carefully turn on super stealth mode because we that help? There we go. Fence right along there. Turning the light off. We're going to whisper and light off. There's got to be some trees in here where we can hang. Don't want to fall down there. There we go. A little bit of a clearing. Okay, I'm going to take a breather, regroup, and see if we can't get camp set up between tree number 1, tree number 2, freeway right down there. Highway 99. Cars closest to us are heading south, going to the States. I'm just going to take a little nap on this hammock. Okay guys, we're set up. I got the hammock up and found a couple of perfect trees, so just going to start getting a little more settled in here along the freeway. Had to really come up with a plan B, but I think we're going to be okay. We might be able to save this one. So I'll get back to you guys. Okay, that was a hard day. Appropriately, I'm having a hard day beer. Ran into some action down there on the Nickel-Meckle riverbank at night. No surprise, we're in the middle of a big city here, and there's going to be people wandering around, so you always have to be on your guard and know when to cut and run. Anyway, enough on that. So I'm just going to enjoy this excellent campsite. Plan B worked out, I think, better than Plan A. It was boggy down there and wet. So we're up on a bluff above the highway and set up really comfortably. I'm really getting into this hammock. I did try and set up the sleep system. The pillow doesn't work. I'm better off without a pillow. It pushes my neck too far forward on the hammock. I like just leaning back into it. And I mean, you guys have seen sleeping bags before. I got a sleeping bag and a down quilt. It's all I need. It's only going to go down to about 6 degrees above Celsius. It's probably around, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 right now. So it was an excellent weather is really starting to change in our favor. So anyway, I'm going to have a nice big chug of this, quick jabbing, and have a sip. Okay guys, there's not much to see up here. Definitely not a fire type situation. We're right behind some houses on the other side of the fences here, so you know I got to be kind of careful. But we're not bothering anyone. No one's going to bother us. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to call it a night. So good night, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Well, that was a crazy night. 2 dudes came down and joined me down at the bench, so as soon as I saw them, I booked it. It was dark and I was far away from mostly everything down on that riverbank, so I wanted to just get out and stay out, so I gave up the bench, and there was no altercation, there was no words even said. As soon as I saw them coming, I booked it. So made my way across the bridge in the dark. I knew this woodlands was at the top of the ridge here above the highway, so I found 2 perfect trees to hang the hammock, which is great, and had not too bad of a sleep. But anyway, that scared the heck out of me. So just a few shout outs. First of all, hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance. If you like stealth camping videos, please go to hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance and check out the content over there. It's stealth camping videos from YouTubers from across the globe, so really good content, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Secondly, just a shout out to Hidden Hammock. Go to Hidden Hammock if you want to see some great stealth camping videos, and Josh is the guy at Hidden Hammock who's putting up the prize for the March 2022 Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge. So thank you for that, Josh. And then finally, I just wanted to do a shout out to a guy by the name of Steve Wallis. Any of you that are in the stealth camping community will know Steve. He's pretty much the founder of Stealth Camping videos, so he's the guy that inspired me to get out and start making these. And here on our 100th subscriber anniversary, we've got 108 subscribers now, so just wanted to mention Steve and let him know that he's an inspiration for me. Also wanted to just thank the subscribers. If you like these videos, click the like button, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more, and hit the notification bell and select all. So please let us know what you'd like to see in the comments, because we want to put out content that you guys want to see. And just wanted to thank you very much for tuning in. Maltese Falcon out. Can't escape the graffiti. It's everywhere. Well, as it turns out, it was a good idea. I booked it out of this riverbank last night. When the tide comes in, the path gets flooded and you can't get out. We were over there on that berm when we got startled. So all's well that ends well.